Good morning and welcome to our Beachbody Coach Open House. My name is Brandy Trammell and I am the founding coach for Team Living Water. I am so excited to welcome you to our team page and to let you get to know a little bit about us, about Beachbody, about what it means to be a coach, and hopefully decide that it's a good fit for you. I hope to clear up a lot of misconceptions that you may have about being a coach and show you what it is and what it isn't, because a lot of people think that you have to be a nutrition or fitness expert to be a coach. They think you have to have some kind of training in nutrition or at least to have reached your own health and fitness goals. If you've been one of those people that thinks that's the truth, I am happy to tell you that it's not. You can be very much on your journey. You could have just started your own health and fitness journey and still be an incredibly successful coach. I will tell you, there are a lot of people out there that only you can reach. There are a lot of people who are so much more inspired by someone still very much on their journey than by someone who seems to have already arrived, because that means you're relatable. You understand their struggles. You understand what they're going through. So I want to put that rumor or that misconception at rest right up front. You do not have to have any prior training. You can come and join us in Team Living Water. You can become a coach, enjoy your 25% discount, and then decide what you'd like to do with the business side, if anything. Some people just enjoy their discount, and that's totally fine as well. We'll talk more about the different kinds of coaches and the options and opportunities that are available to you as we progress through the week. But first, I just wanted to share a little bit with you about my own personal story. I did not grow up healthy. My parents did the best they could, and they meant well, and they really took care of me. But some of you may know, some of you may not, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 2 years old. So I have had shots and finger pricks and needle sticks almost my entire life, certainly as long as I can remember. And that presented a lot of challenges for me growing up. We didn't know about holistic nutrition. We didn't know what really was right to eat and what would lower blood sugar or raise blood sugar. We just kind of went by what the doctors told us. And as I've learned a lot in nutrition in the last 10 years, I've learned that that's really not usually the best approach. So needless to say, my childhood was full of ups and downs of blood sugars. I struggled with my weight from early adolescence through young adulthood. And I just felt like I was one of those people that would never be able to be thin and healthy. I thought I was destined to be overweight, and it was just kind of part of the package that I had been given. That's very discouraging, especially as a teenager or a young adult. And so that really shaped a lot of who I was during that time of my life. Thankfully, the Lord took me down an amazing path. Shortly after I got married in 2004, I began to do a lot of research on the power of nutrition. I had been diagnosed with infertility, and my husband and I really wanted to have a baby. I decided that what the doctors had told me couldn't be the only answer. There had to be another way, and I was going to find it. So I read everything I could get my hands on as far as holistic nutrition, supplements, whole foods, real clean eating, all of those things, and I was blown away by what I found. I couldn't believe that I had never known any of this. So that started a huge passion in me to learn as much as I could and help others learn as well. I realized that there are a lot of people who don't have time to delve into book after book, and so I like to condense what I've learned and share it with others. Shortly after that, I became a certified fitness instructor because I was so passionate about helping other people feel and look their best that I thought that would be another great opportunity for me to do that. I loved it. I loved teaching classes. I taught at LA Fitness for almost 8 years. And I taught everything from kickbox to indoor cycle to aqua aerobics, bodyworks, which is our weight training, step aerobics. I taught a lot of everything and I loved it, but it took me away from my kids. And I didn't want that. I was homeschooling full time at that point in our life, and I felt like I was having to leave every morning to go teach these classes. And yes, they were only an hour long, but by the time I prepared everything, got the kids ready, got to the gym, got everything set up, talked to all the class members afterwards, and got home, half of our day was gone, and we hadn't even started on our school day. So I really felt like the Lord was telling me to come home. And as much as I knew I would miss helping people and helping them get fit and healthy, I knew that it was the right thing to do. It was shortly after that that the Beachbody opportunity was presented to me. And at first I was pretty skeptical. I had tried some other network marketing companies in the past and not been successful. But my husband and I, actually my husband first, tried Shakeology and we fell in love with it. He had been preparing to do a 21-day fast. And I knew I wanted him to have something that was super nutritional, really nutrient dense, so he wasn't just drinking whatever he picked up at the gas station down the street. So I contacted my coach, Miranda, and she got me set up with some Shakeology. The amazing thing was, when he came home from work in the evenings, after not eating all day, he would drink one Shakeology and go run around the block, and then come home and do push-ups. Now, my husband was not one at that point that would do that on days that he was eating. So this totally threw me for a loop. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And it was simply because the real food, the whole food nutrition that's in Shakeology, was giving him so much energy that he had never had before. So at that point, I thought, okay, I have to have some of this. I cannot just sit by and watch him get all the energy. I've got small children. I need this in my life. So I decided I was going to become a coach for the 25% discount, because if I'm going to be buying 2 bags of this every month, then that just makes sense, right? Well, it didn't take me too long of looking into the company, learning about their vision, about their passion, and what they want to do and what they want to help with in our world. They want to help end the trend of obesity, and that's something I can definitely get behind. And then I started looking at the business structure and the way it was set up, and it was the smartest compensation plan, the smartest business structure I had ever looked at. And it just totally threw me off. I was not expecting to want to do anything with the business side. But I decided I was going to give it a try. And it has been an amazing, amazing, amazing experience for several reasons. One is that it has given me accountability to reach and maintain my own health and fitness goals. Two, I have made some of the best friends and relationships that I've ever had. And those people that are coaches with me and that are on my team, sorry, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Sit right here, bud. Those people who are coaches with me and who are on my team, they have been there for me in times that I needed someone, and it had nothing to do with Beachbody or coaching, but they're some of the best relationships I've ever made in my entire life. And then number 3, it has allowed me to create an incredible income working from home, doing what I love, helping people every single day. And I make, I think, about 7 to 8 times more now than I made as a fitness instructor. And the momentum in our team is just starting to get rolling. It's been an incredible blessing in my life and in the life of my family. So as you go through the next 5 days, I want you to just keep your mind open. Any preconceived notions or ideas you have, I ask that you kind of toss them aside and be open to the possibility that this could be something different than what you might have thought in the beginning. Be open to the fact that this could be an opportunity that could literally change your life and the lives of a lot of other people because of the nature of what we do. So I ask that you just be open, listen to our stories. You're going to hear the stories from a lot of other people in our team. You're going to hear kind of their transformation stories, their success stories as coaches, and how they got to where they are. So I ask that you listen with open ears and open eyes and an open heart and take it all in. I would love to welcome you to the team. I want to let you know that our team is not one that signs you up and leaves you out to dry. We are here for each other. We're like a big family. And we will give you everything you need to be successful, both in your health and fitness goals and in the business as well, if you choose to go that path. So look for more information from us and from me coming up, and I look forward to going through the next 5 days with you. It's going to be amazing, and we